So welcome back to the channel, guys. Dave from Horizon Fish Keeping. Today it's been a real hectic week. We're moving properties. I did mention we'll be moving in the last video. So this is my new property just here, and this room just here, the building just next to it, it's going to be the fish room. So we'll get inside, take a look around, see what you guys think. So then, guys, this place is going to need a lot of work. Probably looks a little smaller on camera, but basically I've just moved into the property, and I'm starting to build up the fish room as we go. We've got some electric blue cara frying here, so if we can get a good shot of these guys, might just see them down the bottom there. I might have to just knock off there. I'll show them a bit later on in the video, but basically I had to move the Oscars out of the 400 litre tank. I've got them in a 4-foot aquarium just up here with the African cichlids. So you can see there's Ghost and Phantom. There's the little guys. There's one there, one there. I have left some of the fish at home at my other house, but we will be doing this in different stages, the move, because obviously I've got to transport the fish first. So I got this 4-foot aquarium. This is the one I did the reseal on a little while ago. So I've resealed this all myself in marine silicone, and I've just run the sponge filter just here, and I've just got a generic eBay one, Amazon one, sorry, filter, just to keep this going. I am going to be heating the room eventually. You're going to have to excuse some of the garden stuff. I've just got a fan heater and a panel heater just here. I'm just running this off of sort of a temperature thermostat type of thing, so it's got the probe just here. I've just got it running from start temperature is 23 degrees and it goes up to 27 Celsius, and then it knocks off. So I have got heaters in the tanks as well at the moment, because I'm just a bit nervous using that because I've never heated the room before. In this tank here we've just got some of the guppies, and also the peppered corridores. These guys are all doing all right. The tank's cycled as well, so I managed to move most of the tanks with a little bit of water in and just kept the filters in there, just to keep the tanks going. We've got another one of these CO2 systems from Tropica. I just like the system, I think it's great. So I'm going to be putting this on the 550 litre tank when I move that across. I haven't actually moved that tank yet. It's still at my old property, but we'll be popping one of these onto there, hopefully. And we're going to change the scape a little bit. We're probably going to still keep the Oscars, but I think they're going to stay in this tank now, in the 4-foot. Still good literage. I'm going to keep it bare bottom. I found with the Oscars they dig quite a lot, move stuff around, and I just couldn't get the water quality up to a good standard. So I'm going to put a canister filter on this. We're probably going to get rid of the Malawi cichlids in here, and then with the big tank that we've got, the 550 litre tank, I'm going to be changing that into a planted scape, and probably some of these electric blue acaras will end up in there, because these guys are going to, the parents' fees. I'll put a bit of an inlay on the video just so you guys can see. I've got the brine shrimp hatcher here. I've just covered it up with this towel trying to trap some of the heat. I can't get it to the right temperature just yet without putting a heater in there. And before I used to hatch them at sort of the room temperature before. We're using the Zis brine shrimp hatcher, so it's running at it's about 19 degrees, but I put the water in this morning, so we'll give it a bit of time, check it later on today. I've got all my products and stuff up on this shelf. So the idea with this sort of building is it's going to be a fish room. I'm going to be breeding for profit on a larger scale to what I was doing before. So I've got all my test kits and things, some books back there, tropical fish guides and stuff, just in case I need any information. Obviously I use API stuff, fertilizer for my plants. Still got loads to unpack, but yeah, it's going to be a decent set of videos, this guys. So if you want to hang around and check out how this fish room goes, that would be awesome. Like I say, we're going to be doing different projects and stuff. We've got another rack just on the bottom. I've just put the ghost knife fish in one of these bottom tanks for the time being. He's just holding in there. He's laid down because he doesn't like the light, not the light, so I feel he likes to be in the dark. See if we can get a shot of him, because is not a big fan of the lights here and there going. He don't like the bright lights at the minute. It's probably because of the move as well. But yeah, we've got all this racking to this side. Obviously, we've got tools out. We've got a lockbox at the back just so any rodents are out can't get to the food, because it is a wood building. I don't want them sort of coming through the walls. So we've got all the food and things in this cabinet. It's a steel cabinet as well, you know, with a lock on there. So that'll be all locked away. And then we've got a 4-tier rack just on this side of the room. Try and zoom out a little more. Which will all be full of tanks eventually. I'm going to board the ceiling as well. And there's a bit of damp coming through just at the back here, so I need to get on with that. I'm going to refelt the roof outside, put some bitumen down, and all this will be painted black then. Got loads of shop lights, just got these off Amazon. I've actually put some of the shop lights up, so there's just one up there and one on each tier of these 2 tiers. So they're going to be the lighting for the fish room. Obviously all this will be black in the background, what's to do with the roof and all that stuff. But there's a lot of work to do. Someone spilt some paint, previous tenants, owners, whatever, have spilt a tin of garden paint, so I need to get to that. I'm going to probably put down gym flooring all around here, so it's cushion flooring. But I'm going to latex. Obviously most of you guys know that I'm a floor and wall tiler for my usual day job. I'm just a regular guy, I've still got to work 9 to 5. To pay the bills, so I'm going to put some latex down on the floor and then probably put gym mats over top. That'll waterproof. It's like a tanking kit, and I'm actually going to tank the outside of all the walls as well with the latex tanking kit, and that'll seal all the walls up and no water can get in or out basically. The only issue I've got is with the air circulation as well. So what I need to do is obviously I've got the heat in, I need to get some sort of extraction out just to get the moisture out of the air, because it'll just become really damp in here, especially with the latex. It'll be sort of a sealed room at that point. So I'll need some sort of air exchange or dehumidifier or something along them lines, just to get some air in and out. I brought some of the bogwood in the pleco caves that I made in the pleco cave build video that I did when I made these out of Welsh slate. So yeah, if you want to check that video out, you can do. Some of the bogwood that I brought back, obviously there's tools about and bits everywhere and boxes from moving house. But hopefully you guys will stick around, see this chapter of my life unfold, I suppose. I just want to say a big thank you as well for all the subscribers I got on the last video on the shop tour. I really appreciate you guys leaving all the comments and likes and obviously watching the video. It really pushes me to make more content, and hence why I'm doing this as well. Without you guys, my channel's not even existent, so I really appreciate that. And there's going to be bigger projects to come. I did say on a few videos ago that there'd be a house move coming up, and here it is. So this is going to be the new fish room, guys. It's just a brief tour. Didn't want to show too much just yet, but I've got to move the big tanks over yet, which is going to be an absolute pain. But yeah, it should be good. Hopefully you'll see the progress of these guys. And I've got another little secret project going on. So these in this tank here, you can't see just right now because they're really tiny. If you just see these little guys here, this is they're actually betta fry. I've been keeping these guys for about a week and a half maybe, and I'll try and show you some better content of these guys on the next video. I just wanted to do a bit of a channel update because I didn't do a video last week, and just wanted you guys to see, you know, what we're going on and why I hadn't posted a video. So this is the reason. I've been moving house, got a lot of stuff to do. I've been working full time as well, and then like finishing work at sort of 5 o'clock at night, picking up the kids, coming home and seeing the wife for a bit, and then trying to move tanks and build a fish room at the same time. So it's been hectic, but I hope you guys appreciate. You know, life must go on, and we've got to keep going. So, but yeah, we should be up for an update on this next week probably. I'll post probably on Tuesday evening, or the week after, maybe on Tuesday evening, and we'll give you a bit of an update. Hopefully I'll have some tanks on here, maybe some of it will be painted. I need to address this issue very quickly, because you can see it's just causing a bit of sort of mold and mildew up here because of the wet. But yeah, I'm going to address that first, I think. Get the room watertight. It's just on this wall for some reason, it seems to be coming in just along the back there. So that's obviously a problem right now, especially with all the electric we're powering into the fish room. And you know, that's the main thing. And then we've got to board the ceiling, so I'm going to board it off of these battens here. It's just a straight board all the way across both sides. So it'll just be a flat ceiling all the way across, and then there'll be a gap just above on these trellis things that I'm going to just stuff loads of insulation in and get it really warm. And this little bit where it sort of juts into the room on the outside, that's where we put the bins. So I'm going to probably core drill out a hole just to get some ventilation in here, so we can pull some clean air through and obviously heat it as we're going, and that way we'll have air exchange. But until next time, guys, thanks for subscribing everyone, and thanks for all the comments and keeping up with the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.